Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am going to be speaking about the new moon in Gemini in 2022, which is happening today on Monday. What's today? I think it's the 30th. I think it's the 30th today. I'm not sure. But yes, okay, it's also there. It's there with the sun, obviously, but Mercury is very, very close. I do believe it's at 26 degrees today. In Taurus, so it's not that far away. 26 degrees being a Taurus degree as well. So which is funny that we are going to be talking about your throat chakra. It's being affected because obviously the Mercury in retrograde is happening in the Taurus sign, ruling the throat. Okay. So let's just get into it. So Spirit is asking us to release any pre-notions that we deserve certain things happening to us, okay? Like here, we're not seeing the real picture. We're not seeing the bigger picture because Spirit is essentially just expanding our perception. It's also trying to get us to move out of our comfort zone. Okay, so Gemini, they're very carefree. They're very they have a lot of free will. I like to say they do what they want. Okay. Mood. Okay. But yes, so release this. I have like this fear that you're not going where you need to be. Okay, it's like you're also kind of feeling affected. Like you feel like you're not going where you need to be. Okay, you feel like you're somehow blocked. You're not. Okay, Spirit is, I'm with this card, it's also like she's pregnant. Okay, it takes some time for that child to be created inside her body. Okay, but as you can also see, there's 3 other figures that are also helping create this energy. Okay, so Spirit is currently working on things in your life, trying to set it and put it in the right I want to say in the right situations. Put yourself in the right situations. It seems like because you're currently in this releasing phase, you will be moving into the new ideas. Okay, moving into the new situations, moving into the new plot. Okay, so we're creating these new plots in our lives. Spirit is creating these new plots in our lives, and you are being asked to follow through. Okay, to follow through and to actually put some intentions into why you're doing it as well, because oftentimes Geminis can get carried away and they just do things for the heck of it, but then they look back and they're like, well, why did I even start this? Like, what was my purpose and where was I going with this? Okay, because at the end of the day, abundance is right around the corner. It's just which way are you seeing it? As you can see, let me take the card out. I really like the little imagery at the top. Okay, here we have the treasure chest, and then up here this lady is currently there's a house for sale in the background. She's wearing purple, and purple for me is a very like it's a royal color. It's a royal color. It's what in my head, like, it's what Spirit would wear if it wanted to wear a color. Oh, and it's also, I guess, the crown Yes, that's the crown chakra, so makes sense. Anyways, but she's looking for her money. Okay, she found a good idea, or she followed through with that idea that spirit tried to give her, and she is currently making money out of that. Then there's this other scenario where this guy lost his coin, but he's not following what spirit is trying to tell him. So instead of doing what she's doing, he's just freaking out, complaining. Now he's got a headache and he's going through some shit. He's going through, I'm hearing some detox. Okay. All right. I'm done with that. So it's really which way are you seeing it? I'm always going to encourage that, because oftentimes the way that we view things, that's what's often hindering our growth. Okay, and it seems like spirit, you know what I'm talking about. You know what other perception you can view this situation from. It causes a lot of grief in your body. You can feel it in your stomach. So there is a lot of healing to do here. Okay, there's a lot of healing to do here, but like I said, release the guilt. That's also my number one thing that I personally have to deal with, is to release the guilt I have for myself. Okay, Gemini is in my 1st and 12th house, so so I have to release the guilt of myself and who I used to be, because I'm not that person anymore, and I can't change that. That I needed to be that person to grow and to be the person who I am becoming now. And whatever happened in the past, that was just a learning experience. That was just growing pains. That was that growing pains. And yes, we'll be going through grief, but this is a new plot. This is a new season. I was also getting that for myself as well. The plot is changing. Don't go back to trying to rewatch rewatch season 8 when we're really on season 10. And the deeper we get into the seasons, and I'm saying this, speaking this as in our life is a show. Okay, so we're not gonna go back to season 8, because so much has happened since season 8 that we can't go back and pretend that season 10 is in a whole different plot. We got new characters. Okay, we got new I'm hearing a change of scenery. Like I said, that lady, she's currently trying to buy a house, and spirit gave her that great idea. Why not go fish for it? Okay, so maybe go fishing. You'd want to go fishing with your family, spend some time with them. Anything else? I'm also getting that by the full moon, spirit will be opening up your heart chakra. And even more, I'm hearing, because it seems like in order for us to go and to grow from who we were, our hearts had to change, had to grow, had to open up. And I'm hearing it opened up just a little to let the light in. Okay, which is interesting, because here above, this is what was in our difficulty. Spirit is currently trying to let the light into our lives, is trying to project their ideas, their purpose for our lives. They're trying to get us to view it. It's like what's that, where a projector, and before it starts playing, it starts flickering. That's what spirit is trying to do. And it seems like because we're so wrapped up in our head and so wrapped up in our past, we're not really looking at what Spirit is really showing us. Is seeing, like, and like I said, we're needing to release that guilt that we have for ourselves, because without that situation, without that happening, and without us being that way, we wouldn't be where we are now. Okay, and Spirit is definitely trying to emphasize that, but also trying to let you know that the more you continue on learning, the more you continue on being yourself and staying true to yourself, you will grow. Yeah, you will grow past. And I'm saying grow, and I'm not saying like move, because you grow. You know how plants, they be growing so slow, okay? And when you leave them alone for a couple of like days, and then you come back and check on it, and then you see a whole new leaf. Like, where did you where did you even come from? But if you check on it every single day, you're not going to see the growth. Okay. And where is this coming from? I lost it. I lost where I was coming from. But also, this is when you're looking back every single day, and you're just like, I feel like you keep on picking the wound, you know, you keep on picking at it, and you can't keep doing that, because that's hurting you. That's hurting you. You keep on revisiting that situation, and it's not going nowhere, and you have to let it go. Okay. But Spirit will be helping you do that during this time, because it's time to follow your true passions. Figure out your true abilities as well. So this could also be an eye-opening moment that you guys would go through, that will highlight new hobbies, new lifestyles, new passions. And then also, I just remembered that for me, in my city, the new moon happened at 8 degrees this morning at 5:25. So it happened at 8 degrees. 8 degrees is a Scorpio degree, so transforming. So transforming your life, and Spirit will be doing that in the next couple of weeks, little by little. I also want to say, your pets will be showing you. Maybe they're currently trying to learn a new skill, or they will be showing you a new skill. Like, for example, like Bella, my baby, my black lab mix, she has actually taught me patience. You know what I mean? So something like that, your pet will be teaching you something as well. So that's also cool. But yeah, I keep hearing something about your pets. So keep your pets in mind. Watch them, take them. This is also it reminds me of like a hospital. So take them to the vet. Take yourself for a health checkup. Because if I'm also getting like, yeah. I'm also getting that, like, you've noticed that, like, when you do certain things, your body reacts a certain way. So that could also be spiritually. Keep that in mind. But I didn't even mention talking about the chakras, but we had the we had the crown chakra and the throat chakra here together. So having to release that old perception so that you can speak new life into yourself. Okay, and by that, like, change the way that you're saying things, change the way that you're talking to yourself, because the way you're talking to yourself and the way you're making things seem, that's what's making you want to go back to the past. That is what's making you hurt. Okay, that is what's making you feel so guilty. Okay, change the wording to how you're describing things. Okay, so yes, I hope this was helpful. Again, this is me just talking about the new moon in Gemini this season. So yeah, and you can just come back and look at this throughout the whole season and check it out. I am also a Gemini rising, so I know I got a lot of good information here for myself, but I also hope that you did too. For more content, you can follow me on Instagram, miss.shirley333. I post a lot of my stories. You can also check out my highlights on there, but also my YouTube channel. I post here and there. I'm also booking tarot/oracle readings all the time. I do have like restriction. I only try to do every 5-10 a week, but you can do that at missshirley333.com. All right, thank you. Bye.